if I ask you what is big A, big B, and little c, what's the easiest one to find? Little c. What are you gonna do? The Pythagorean theorem to find little c. How many sig figs should you have? 4. And if it does not specify, you can give me decimals for degrees. All right, so first tell me what did you get for little c? 61 point what? 14? 13 centimeters. How are you going to find angles? If you want, did everybody round that number? Yes. So if I wanted to find angle A, how can you find angle A without using the number you just rounded? Tangent. Because you have an opposite and an adjacent. So can we say tangent A equals 29.43 divided by 53.58? How do you find an angle? What are you doing in your calculator? You're hitting numbers, but you're not telling me what you're doing. Tell me.
First, you have to use
The inverse, tan negative 1. A equals tan negative 1. And then, don't put this in and get a decimal first. You can. We just do tan negative 1 and then in parentheses, put 29.43 divided by 53.58. Yes, sir.
So you said like for sig figs that angles go to angles and sides go to sides. Is this one's doing sides to each other?
You're going to stay with that. We're going to stay with 4. Okay. Unless, because most of the time I will specify. Sometimes in this I'll say, give it to me in degrees and minutes with 4 sig figs.
Okay.
But if I did not specify, it's okay to give me decimals. And then once you have that angle, how are you going to find the other angle? Subtract it from 90. Okay. So angle A, what did you get for angle A? 27.78. 28.78 degrees. And then when you subtract, what did you get? Say, what did you for the Pythagorean theorem? Can you get 44? Because that side is longer. No, don't clear it. Keep putting it in there. Can you do it? Alright, are we okay on this finding an angle? If you're ever finding an angle, back to the last section, 2.3, we are always using the tan -1 or whatever -1 if you're finding an angle. Do we need to do one more? What happens? What happens if I give you A and C? If A equals 29 point, oh, that's not 29. That's the last one I just did. A equals 44.25 centimeters. And C equals 55.87 centimeters. Can you find big A, big B, and little b? Part of it is labeling correctly. If you don't label things correctly, it gets a little bit off. It will always be off. That is really bad. When you put decimal places and not just big numbers. What did you get? What did you solve? Zach, what did you solve for first? Little b. What'd you get for little b? use the Pythagorean theorem to solve for B. What'd you get? 34.11. What? Centimeters. I'm assuming centimeters are written down on your paper. Good. Alright, what angle did you solve for first? Emma? Angle B. What did you do for angle B? So angle B equals? So I'm just listening to what Alex is saying. 37.6 what? You need a degree symbol. Yes, you do. Then how do you find the other missing angle? Subtract it from 90. Could I have simply done tangent B is opposite over adjacent? Yes, you could do that and you should get the same answer. Just make sure you're rounding, but they all still add to be 180 degrees. Okay, because it might give you 100th off, but it might not. 52 point, was it 37? Okay. We can do this all day. Solve right triangles. Solve right triangles. Let's see. When are we going to apply them? Do you remember? Building bridges. If you are looking, if you remember geometry, we did some angle of elevation things, angle of depression things. Okay? So if you're standing on top of a building and you're looking down, what would I call that?
That's an angle of depression.
Where is the angle of depression?
Down.
It's on the negative side of the y-axis.
Think so.
I don't think that's quite 100%
Or
clear.
the x-axis.
Would you like to come and draw it right for me? So you're
Yes.
standing on top of this building.
Yes.
Oh, that's really bad.
And you're looking down at the street.
And you're looking down at a car.
It's called
That
the
is-
angle of depression.
Here we go. Here's a car. See, there's, I don't know if that's a car or a turtle or something else.
It's definitely a turtle.
Yes,
That's
I'm
a
not
rabbit.
thinking.
That's a
I
rabbit.
see it.
So this
It's like a
It's
big
my bunny.
is what you're
I see
looking
it.
at.
That is what you're looking at.
That's your eyes. Oh. It's in green. This is if you're looking straight forward.
That's the horizontal line, pretending.
This is your angle of depression.
Thank you. You remember so well. Good job. Okay. The angle of depression is not this piece inside the triangle. It's always outside the triangle with a horizontal line. So you think of a straight line going out, and whatever I'm looking at is going down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write angle of depression. But does that angle show up in our triangle anywhere? Probably
Right there.
right there. But I know how far the, I don't know what to call it now. The car is. I know. Okay, armadillo, turtle. Yeah, it kind of does. Why are armadillo? What? You want to come label what it's congruent to? Tell us why. Where? It's say that again. Alternate interior angles says this angle of depression is also where inside our triangle.
The angle of whatever the other one is on the armadillo.
Oh, it's saying right there.
Is it angle of elevation or something?
So, are there angles of elevation? Angle of elevation, I figure that you get pretty easily because you're just looking up at something. We went out and measured, right? We took our little things and we looked up at the top of the building.
Yeah.
Okay? So, our angle of depression, what, do I need to give a problem with this? Should I just leave this beautiful picture as it is?
Can we decorate the building actually?
No.
With like windows
Let's do Christmas
and
lights.
Batman.
Yeah.
At least put the bat signal up there. And then you can use the bat signal for angle of elevation.
So, if we're on the ground, if Batman is on the ground, and he sees up in the sky,
Or I was
The
I'm
bat
saying like
signal.
the bat signal points up into the air at an angle of
Or you
elevation.
should do Batman seeing up into the sky.
my stick figures, we're looking
That
up.
doesn't look like Batman.
You have to draw the.
Alex, would you like to draw?
There's no way
Would
I
you
can
like me to draw
that.
it?
Just draw like
Just give it a
It's
try.
an
Would you like me to draw
oval.
it for you?
Yeah, that's not going to turn out well, so let me not.
I can draw
Okay.
it.
Then how are we supposed to know what it is?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
not.
but that- I'm
Okay,
really
actually,
confused right now.
I saw it last week because I followed Nick Shirley out and he's got the bat signal on the back of his car. So,
Would you like me to draw it for you?
No. I can see it in my head. I hope you can see it in your head too.
I
He's
can't.
looking up at, watch this.
No, Michelle.
It's the best thing ever. Okay. Because I just, you told me to draw it. And then I told you. Okay, so your angle of elevation that you're looking up is right there. So if I'm looking up at an angle of elevation of 22 degrees. 22 degrees. I'll be nice to you. And I know that the person who put the bat signal up is
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon is exactly 58 feet away from me, from right here. How tall, how far up is the bat signal?
Wait, you know the bat signal is launched from a roof. So
Why?
Commissioner Gordon launched it. He's
This
up
is
there.
not a logical question.
Commissioner Gordon's right. Yeah, there.
Not a logical question. Can you find how far up the bat signal is in the sky?
We could do that.
We are not taking into account how tall this person is when they're looking at it. When we were outside and measuring, we did take account to how tall people were. Angle of elevation, you're looking up. Angle of depression, you're looking down. No matter what, those angles are always falling in our triangle. They do shadows of the building way too much.
I don't even know how to spell depression.
I'm so glad. This makes me really happy. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was talking to Alex. You think you got it?
Not the answer, just how to spell depression.
What did you learn today?
How to spell depression.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So,
Class
what-
average is at least an 85 on the next test. Can we have a nap day?
Are we gonna do Trig for Monday?
that's our treat day, is treat play. But the issue is, I had to figure out a way to transport
We
you.
got a
all.
new
should
bus.
meet there.
We just got a new bus.
I don't know that it's ever been allowed to just meet there with juniors.
Even if it's for
Seniors?
We thought blue bus,
Really?
the new
First-
blue bus.
We're
You
still
don't
from
know
home.
the CEO of the department.
I know you don't.
But we don't.
Yeah,
Class,
we technically could all.
class driver's license.
Thanks, Alex.
Alright, so which trig function did you use? Bella, what trig function did you use? Which angle are you given? This one right here. What is this in relation to that? Opposite?
58 feet.
Do it. So that's adjacent. What are you looking for? Opposite. So which trig function relates those two pieces? Tangent, right? That's all that you need to do is, what do I have what do I want? What relates them together? Okay? So I definitely would use tangent. Tangent of what? 22 degrees, the angle I'm given, equals what? Opposite over adjacent, x over 58. Can you solve for x? Yes, you can. So what does x equal? 58 times tan 22. I did not do this one. Ooh.
23.
So would we round? Sig figs, because I make these problems up, I don't give a lot of decimals. But that really is almost 23.5. Almost. So that those 4/10.
But it's not.
But it's not. So in that case, if you gave me a decimal, I wouldn't count it wrong. I like a decimal. But really, sig figs say 2. So that would be your answer. Because it's on top of a building. Maybe we're all standing on top of a building.
If Batman is up there when Commissioner Gordon turns the bat signal on, what is the point of the bat signal? Commissioner Gordon can just say, yo, Batman, there's a bad guy.
But he's on top of a different building. Alright, some problems from 2.4. I'm on page 79. We're going to do number 9 and 10. 15 and 16.
It's good right there.
No.
That's enough.
Whatever.
We have football practice and a soccer game and a middle school volleyball game. And tennis. Tennis is a thing.
Tell you what, I'll start with 8.
Thank you.
No, you got a whole minute.
What am I gonna do?
Write down the homework at least.
I have that. But I can't even solve